Hi everyone, I am Ankur Padya and welcome back to this amazing series called Low Level Design. In previous video, we already learned about the introduction, 5 simple steps of low level design and NVD technique. In previous video, we learned about the strategy design pattern. With a real life example, I hope this will help you to improve your code quality. In today's video, we learn about the observer design pattern. So if I'm taking example of YouTube, if you subscribe to my channel, so whenever I upload a new video, you get a notification. So that's what observer design pattern is. So let's start with the definition and see an example and implement a real life code. So the observer design pattern is a behavioral design pattern when an object called the subject needs to automatically notify a list of observers about any changes to its state without tightly couple them. It helps in implementing event-driven system where objects can subscribe to and react to changes in another object. But it simply means you subscribe to a channel and get notification when anything update comes to my channel. Okay, let's take an example of school want to send the notification to the students. So school want to send the notification that school will not opening today or reopen on some day to all students and sends that please submit your fees to those students who is not submit their fees yet. So there is two important thing. First is observer and second one is subject. So observer is that who is the receiver who receives the notifications and subject who sends the messages or notifications. So let's understand it with a real life example. So I'm taking an online compiler for your simplicity, so you can search it online and start coding. So as I already told you that we have two things. First is observer and second one is subject. So first I have to create a observer, and in that I have a method called update, and in that we have a message and it will sorry I just going to record link, yeah, in that message. Okay, the second thing I need a subject who sends a notification, so I create a subject. In that subject what I need it first is register observer. So I'm just taking observer into that. So that we need a unregister. After that we have a method called notify users. Okay, so I have to create a class called school who want to send the notifications to the students, which implements because it's a sender, so we use the subject for the sender. I just so because it's an interface, I have to implement all the functions over there. So I'm just using. One other thing, we need a list. So for that we need to import a package called java.util.star. So I just create a list of observer list observer type, and this is a list and new array list. Second thing, I need a message which we want to send. Okay, after that we have to implement all these methods using the call override. Okay, use the public and give a body to this method. So I'm just add list dot add observer into it. Also I have to add override, make it public, and remove list dot remove observer for the not to supply notification to all. What I have to use is loop. Oh, and can use a list or list members I have to implement. So I'm just use a method called yeah in the observer we have a method called update. Okay, so we use the update method over there. Oh, dot update and pass the message. For that we have to set a message as well. So I'm just used set notification message and use the string. So we can use the message. So use the msg. So this dot msg is equal to msg. So we're done with our sender part. So I have to create a receiver part. So students are the receivers. Student. So use the student, and it will implement because it's an observer. So we have to implement the observer. Implements observer, and in that we have to give a definition of this update message. So just for that we also need a name for the student and a string, sorry, student, and the argument we have a name and this dot name. Okay, this dot name is equal to name, and after that we have to override this method, sorry, override. After that what we have to do is we have to implement a print over there, and in this print we have a message called dear, then student name, the name, and then the message. We have a message, sorry, we have a message. Okay, so we're done of implementation part. So let's use this code. So how can we implement it? First we have to create a object of school. So we have a school, it's a center. So we need a students to subscribe. So we need, I'm just creating a student s1, student name Abhishek, and then just create, copy and paste it. S2 and S3 called Chirag, Siddharth, and yeah, we took the three students. So I have to register it as dot register observer and pass this student and copy paste it because I want to register all the students. So just 2 and 3. Okay, and I want to send a message or set notification message. School will not open due to heavy rainfall. This is the message that school want to send to their students. So, and I just notify users and let's run this and see the output. Okay, some issues. Notify users. What is the issue? In school. Okay, school notify users. I'm not using the override. That's why it shows the error. Just use it. If I'm using any framework or any platform, so it done this part automatically, but for your simplicity, I'm using this. Okay, update as well. I have to use this, the public keyword. Okay, let's run it. Okay, as you can see this, the output there, the name and then the message we deliver. If you want to send, please submit your fees message only for Abhishek and Chirag, not for the Hitart. So I just unsubscribed to Hitart. So I just unregister server and then pass the student and then pass the message you want to send. So just pass. Please submit your fees. Please submit your fees, and after that just notify. Let's run this and see the output. As you can see this, the first messages go to all three students and the second message only goes to the first two students because we unsubscribe to the third student. That's how we implement the observer design pattern. I hope this will help you to make reliable and maintainable code for your applications. So if you have any comments, please you know tell me, and if you have any suggestions, I'm open and happy to help you. So thank you so much for today. I hope this will help you a lot.